Welcome back to the channel, and today I got 4 new knives to share with y'all, plus we're going to have a giveaway in this video, so stay tuned for that. But first up, I know y'all seen this one several times on the channel. This is the Spyderco Manix 2 lightweight GP knives exclusive with the Rex 45, and this has just been one that I've been carrying a whole lot. I absolutely love the knife. Well, I'd been seeing another one that, in my opinion, was kind of enticing, and I'll kind of tell you why I ended up buying it. But we have the brand new Spyderco Manix 2 Lightweight Assault Edition, and this particular one is in CPM Magnacut steel, if y'all can see that. God, it's hard to show that. There you go. It looks like a banana. You got some banana yellow scales. And the reason I got this one is because I know Spyderco is going to heat treat the Magnacut properly at the proper HRC for max edge retention. And I wanted to do a little testing with it, see how it is. I will say that it's not as dialed in as this one for some reason. I don't know if it's a coating or what, but this one just sounds a lot, it has a nice thwack to it. And this one's a little bit more muted, but I still like it. Awesome package if you're trying to get into a high-end steel. These lightweights are a good way to do so without being as expensive as, say, if it had all G10 or liners and all that kind of stuff. But let me know what y'all think about this one. If y'all want to see some of the testing on this, y'all let me know. Because if not, I'm just going to do it myself. I just want to see. I know what, my bar has set for Magnacut whenever I tested the TJ Schwartz Overland Sport. That one just wowed me, and I want more. So I want to see how they did it and see if it's like the same ballpark or even better. If any of these knives interest you and they are still available, I will leave links down in the description. If you use my links, it helps support my channel. If not, no big deal. And let's get on to the next one. It's been a while since I've had a Power 3 lightweight, and this one I thought was pretty enticing. This is the Spyderco Power 3 lightweight knife Joker exclusive, and it comes with this like super dark green FRN, almost like that British racing green that they use on the ZDP Enduras. But I like the color, especially with the black blade. This one is in CPM crew wear steel. The price was good on these. And I forgot how much I like the lightweight Power 3. This is the first time I've gotten one of these back in the collection in a while. I have 2 regular Power 3s. So I wanted to try out the lightweight again. And I must say that Spyderco has definitely improved these lightweights since the first one I got. I got one of the original ones back in the day, and it had a few issues, but they definitely worked it out. Ridiculously smooth. I will say, and I don't know if it might have something to do with the coating on this, but the detent is so stout. Just, it's kind of hard to flick out like that. It has a little bit of stick, but I'm not really worried about that. It's not like, it's not terrible, but you can hear the little audible click. And I already know I love Spyderco's crew wear. I had the Spyderco PM2 in crew wear, and I absolutely love it. It takes such an aggressive edge, and I can't wait to do a little testing with this one as well. I like Serge Panchenko's knives. The Rangers is a pretty crazy looking one, and I like crazy sometimes. That's kind of what got me to get this one. And then I got this one a while back. This is the Serge Knives Production EDC, and I like it. I like the overall profile of that blade, but this one was a thick wedge. It did not slice well, so this is the one that I sent into BGM Knives, and he put that deep hollow grind on it. Now it slices like nobody's business, and it made me love this knife all over again. He redid the swedge for me. He does such a good job. But I saw they had a new one. I think I got this off of Knife Center, and that is the new Production Trope. I thought this looked really interesting. So this one has the same blue stonewashed titanium as the Production EDC. And this one's got a pretty stout detent too, and it rockets out. The flipper tab, if you look up here, it is still sitting above that that pivot, so you still get a good bit of momentum. And the way it's set up, this thing rockets out. It's like a drop point with that sweet looking swedge there. The only thing I don't like is all three of these are in N690. Now, I will say, after doing a lot of cutting with this and then getting it reground, I asked BGM Knives how it felt when he was doing the regrinds, and he said it did not feel soft or anything. He said it felt, you know, pretty good. And that's kind of how I noticed whenever I sharpened it. I'm guessing they probably have this at like 61, 62 maybe. But it performs pretty good. So I'll see how this one's not... You can see it's not as thick as this one was, and it's about the same as the Ranger. I'm sorry, that's the Ranger if I didn't say. But what do y'all think about the Trope? One thing that I hate on this knife is the afterthought pocket clip. That is, and it's not like I can easily change it out unless I retap it. And I get it, he was trying to keep off the lock bar, but he could have done like a lot of places and kind of straddled it and put this lock relief on the inside, because I know that's what he's worried about, that it would have bunched up in here, and I get it. But he could have either or made the pocket clip longer. I don't know. That pocket clip's hideous. It doesn't feel, even though whenever the pocket clips are sitting up like that, usually it's a terrible hot spot. It doesn't feel like it's going to be that bad. I can kind of feel it. We'll have to wait and see after I do a little cutting with it. But that's my Serge Knife Co. collection. I have a couple others here and there, but these are my favorites right now. If you didn't see my video the other day on this brand new REMETTE Knives RT Swordfish, it's their new gravity knife with the tie scales, that beautiful jigging, and the carbon fiber inlay. I was having trouble with putting the blade out like that. It was getting stuck, and I realized after I stopped the video, it's the angle. I mean, obviously this is coming out with gravity, and I'm kind of sitting it like this. So it needs to be down, or you got to be able to flick it out to get it to, you know, drop like that. And once I wasn't behind the camera, I was easily able to do it. It was no problem whatsoever. So I just wanted to share that with y'all if that was something y'all worried about. But yeah, I like this a whole lot. I did find something to carry this in. And yeah, I can't wait to see what else they got. He said that I talked to the owner of REMETTE Knives, and he said he has some more very interesting things coming in the very near future. So can't wait to check those out. Next up, we have another Kershaw. I've been on a Kershaw kick. This is the Kershaw Covalent, and I think it's like a $55 Kershaw. You have contoured FRN, but it has like this texture, so it still feels good. It's nice and thin, good EDC carry, deep carry pocket clip, and FRN backspacer. You have their Duralock, that's their name for an axis lock. And you have a very well placed flipper tab. As you can see, that flipper is sitting right at the top up here of that pivot, so you're gonna have a lot of momentum. And I'm gonna say it right now, this is the best flipping crossbar lock action I've ever seen, and this is a $55 knife. Just watch. This thing rockets out. The Omega springs are dialed perfectly, and that paired with this flipper tab being high like that, you get a nice positive flip. And I was just kind of in awe at a $55 knife with an action this good. But, you know, good little budget knife. I like trying to find good ones. I know a lot of people don't like D2. I don't really care as long as it performs good. And I do prefer it to have like a black wash finish on it, so I don't have to worry about any corrosion or anything. But cool little knife. And now we're going to get to this giveaway. If you watched my video the other day, whenever I showed this Kershaw, this is the brand new Kershaw Iridium reverse Tanto or whatever, drop point, whatever they're calling it. I don't really care. But I had ordered this knife from Blade HQ, but they went out of stock, and it was they're waiting for another shipment to come in. Well, I saw that GP Knives had them, so I went ahead and bought it at GP Knives, and I was going to cancel my one at Blade HQ. Well, I guess it shipped before I was able to cancel it, and I said that if it did come in, I would do a giveaway with it. That knife is right here, still in the box. So how you enter this giveaway, I want you to go leave a comment in this video telling me what type of video you would like to see me do next. And the only thing I ask of you is don't put anything about knife mods, because it kind of bums me out. I can't really do them right now. I'd love to be able to do them. But yeah. Now here's some of the rules. You must be 18. Sorry, it's a knife, unless you get your permission from your parents, and you know, I would have to read that. And you must live in the US, because it doesn't really make sense for me to send this overseas. It's a $60 knife, I think it is, and that just doesn't make any sense. And unless you're if you have somebody that I can ship it to in the US that wants to ship it to you, that's fine. But other than that, it has to be a US address I'm sending this to. And I'll try to have all this down in the description as well. So like I said, just leave me a comment what video you'd like to see me do next. Whether it be a review on a certain knife, whether it be top 10 of some, don't just say top 10 video, you got to say top 10 Kershaw knives, or top 10 Kaisers, or top 10 best drop points, or, you know, if there's a battle head-to-head you'd like to see me do, I could do that as well. Just let me know that down in the comments. That always helps me out tremendously, because I want to do what y'all want to see. And then I'll pick the winner in probably a week or so. Don't hold me to that. You know, I do my best. I've been very busy. Finally got all the other knives shipped out from my birthday giveaway, and it's always fun to be able to give stuff away to my loyal supporters of the channel. Even if you're new, still doesn't matter. If you're a supporter, you're a supporter. You don't have to be a subscriber to enter this giveaway. You just got to be lucky enough to be watching this video. But if you want to subscribe, that's awesome. And if you want to give it a big thumbs up, that'd be great as well. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, please leave those down below. Let me know what y'all think about all the new stuff that has come in the last few days. Just leave me that question, what kind of video you want to see. You can leave anything else after that, but just in the beginning put what video you want to see, then you can say whatever after that. All right, guys and girls, I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.